Hey guys, Youngblood with you, and like I promised, I wanted to go ahead and do a what can the Cyclone actually fit in type of video. So what we did was we ended up grabbing a bunch of different types of ships, and keep in mind, not all ships are actually in the game right now. So what we ended up doing was bringing what was available to a location and tried to load them in. So first off, I brought the Reliant Core, and I tried to get the Cyclone in there. And what happened was the width was pretty close to being wide enough, but the problem became the height. And when I tried to drive the Cyclone in there, I ended up flipping the Reliant over on its, basically doing like a flapjack, and ended up upside down, which was a problem. So no, the Reliant Core and probably the entire Reliant line does not work. So then we tried the Vanguard Hoplite. Because it has the widest ramp of all of the Vanguards. And that did not work either. It was not wide enough to support you actually getting in there. So you can automatically assume that the Harbinger, the Warden, and the Sentinel are not going to work either. The Cutlass Black was up next. We had no issues getting in. It was smooth. It was a little bit tight, but you could make it happen no problem. The ramp was wide enough to support the wide wheelbase on the actual Cyclone. And thanks to the wide interior, once you get in, you could actually get out of the Cyclone. So the Cutlass becomes a really good option for transporting the Cyclone. The Freelancer, though, is an interesting one because the ramp is wide enough and the interior is wide enough to actually get the thing in there. Now, when you see the video of this, there's polygons out the ass because it's PTU. There's a lot of bugs that are happening, and we were in the middle of testing this, and frankly, I needed to go to bed, so I didn't want to re-record this. But you'll just have to take me at my word. You can get the Cyclone in there. You just can't get out of it. So basically, if you've got a dedicated Cyclone driver that you want to have, the base Freelancer will work. Now, once we get the Freelancer Max, you should probably expect a wider ramp, and you should end up being able to make that happen. Now, anything like a Constellation or a Starfarer, things like that, no problem. You can get the Cyclone in there. It's not even worth showing because there's so much extra room, it's not an issue. I think the big one people want to know about right now is probably the Avenger, but the problem is the Avenger's in the middle of a rework, so it's not currently in the game, so we can't test it, so that's going to be in the TBD category, and I'll end up following up with you guys as soon as that becomes available. So as more ships come in, I'll make sure I update you guys, but based on what we have available today and what we can test, I wanted to show you guys these. If you have questions or other ships you want me to test, let me know and I'll go ahead and do that. But frankly, I think we have a pretty good idea based on this information of what the Cyclone is going to fit in. So otherwise, I appreciate you guys watching. Have yourselves a wonderful night and take care.